You guys want to know what Monday, early Monday morning lists feel like? They feel like I can't talk, and they feel like weird, lucid dreams. Not even lucid dreams, just weird deep REM sleep dreams. I remember the dream I was having last night. I was in this weird like rainforesty area that I had never been to before, and there were all these houses with a bunch of kind of leaves as roofs, and it was raining, and there was a bunch of trees everywhere, and it looked like a scene from Rio. Maybe it was in like Costa Rica, or it was another like island nation, and I was with a bunch of friends, and we were in this room that was completely a swimming pool, and someone opened up a door, and then all the water drained out of the swimming pool, and we all like just fell to the floor instead of floating up around and swimming. And there was these really big mosquitoes that were sucking the blood out of everything, and that was the end of the dream. I don't think it even went beyond that. But today we have chest. Let me take this off and reveal the crazy hat hair that it just produced. Today we have chest and triceps and shoulders, and I had a weekend to recover because the gym isn't open on weekends where I'm at, and so I'm ready. I'm ready for a lift, and I'm ready to put all this effort forward, and I really just want to get the most out of my bench, and today will be the first time I think I'm bench pressing since I've been back. So I'm thinking that it'll yield good results. I'm just gonna make sure that I don't go in too heavy at first, and I go light for the first couple sets, and then lift for that strength going forward. So, yeah, let's see what we can accomplish. All right, first one we have, per usual lifting standards, is 45.5 for, well, it's 42.5. But then we move both of these things down to add the extra weight on. I'm doing that for 10 reps. I think I'm on the verge of moving up on this movement because I've been able to handle it in the past. So let's see how I do. Simple enough. This will be good for a little warm-up beforehand. All right, second set. Gonna work on isolating just a little bit more as best as possible. Maybe 10 is a little bit less than I can do, but for just a simple warm-up, I think it works. All right, fully woken up. Time to do third set. I think if this one goes well, I'll probably move up and weight next workout. Squeaky. Okay, well, despite it being loud, definitely think I'm gonna move up next workout. All right, now time for a movement where I'm trying to move up a little bit. It's dumbbell shrugs, 75 for 9. Last time I was 8 all 3 sets. This time I'm gonna try to do 9 all 3 sets before I move up to bench press. was also relatively easy to handle. All right, well, second set, I'm gonna try maxing out the pull a little bit more, holding at the top, at least for as much as I can handle, you know. One more. Grip started to slip on that last one, but the pull at the top was much more my speed. All right, last set. No giant clear goals for this one, just complete the movement best as possible. Good grip maybe is the main intention. Try not to drop these dumbbells. One more. Oh, gosh. Okay, that was definitely the limit. That was most definitely the maximum of my output. All right, so the first threshold to hit for January is 170, which in my current plan, I'm already hitting more than. So to trigger 170 for 3 isn't really going to be hard at all. In fact, today I'm going for 185 for 3. But first I'm going to do some light warm-up sets to get me back in the routine. So it's going to be 135, 155, jumped up to 185 for 3, and then go down to 165 and hit that for 6 reps. Should be doable. Crap, I'm gonna have to readjust this. So it's not hitting my neck. There we go. It's behind my head, but here we go. Deal. I'm gonna have to readjust this a little bit because I feel like the mic isn't working, but other than that, that was good. All right, threw the beanie back on to give the mic a new place to land while I'm doing this, so it's not actually like bad quality audio, just maybe a little bit softer. Gonna go ahead and tackle 155 for 8. Same as I did 135, except this time maybe I'll be a little bit more focused. Oh yeah, I'm already feeling the focus a lot better. Throw out a little bit of lactic acid out of my arms. Go for one more good rep before we tackle 185. There we go. All right. right, 185 will definitely be a big jump, but we'll be able to get some reps out of it. All right, with 185, it's not about preparing for the different amount of reps that you're going to do. It's about preparing for the strain of a couple big reps. So it's not like I'm going to have to pace out my breath a lot. I'm just going to have to push everything I have into breathing immediately and pushing the strength out of my chest immediately compared to everything else. So the reps might be strained, but they're going to be good reps, and it'll put us ahead of schedule for everything bench related in case we run into some setbacks. So, all right. Let's get these good reps out now. Wrap our hands good. Not enough. Well, despite being disappointed at bench, the lift must move on, which is now why I'm doing a chest crossover on the machine downstairs instead of upstairs. And I'm gonna do 35 for 10, and we're right on the cusp of a weight increase. So we'll see if I can handle this well. These ones are kind of different. I think I need to go down a little bit more. It's not feeling right. Okay, maybe that'll be better. Oh yeah, this is how we normally do it. Alright, that was good. That was fixed at the end of how it normally goes. Alright, with second set, I'm wanting to maximize the squeeze on this one. So I'm going to push it for as best as I can. These are kind of long extensions, so they're a little bit different than what I normally use, hence why it was taking me a little bit to get used to them. But now that I'm a little bit more used to them, I'm gonna try to squeeze more. Alright, 10 reps. Good squeeze on that. Definitely different than the other machine, but it'll work for now. Alright. Last set. Maximum potential. Incoming. Gotta push out every last drop of what I have. Which is what I'm gonna do with this set. Just push it all into the cables as much as possible. Two more. Alright. That's it for cable crossover. That was good. All right, with incline dumbbell, it is 55s for 10, both sets. Moving up a little bit, but hopefully since I didn't do my full bench today, maybe that'll give me a little extra strength for incline. And then maybe if I have time, I can try normal bench press later on tonight, or even at the end of the lift if I have time before class. All right. Got a stuffy nose, but still I think I can hit 10. That was 10. That was 10 good reps. I felt really in control of that one. Really, really in control. I think maybe the next set I can grind it out. All right. 10 reps. 10 reps left. And then chest is done. I'll do tricep dips after I get this incline done, but really it's going to be those 9th and 10th reps that I think you're going to see me struggle the most on. All right, able to get those. That makes me really happy that I was able to get those all the way. Okay, so normally I would do dips weighted, but today I'm just gonna do body weight because I don't wanna go pull the dumbbells out, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna go for 12 reps instead of the usual 10 and just do that for each arm. So let's try that. One more. Dips might be one of the things that hurts the absolute most, but that's okay. All right, second set. This time I'm gonna try to focus on pulling my triceps kind of behind my back to try and take off the shoulder emphasis. Sometimes the shoulders can take over and that becomes an issue because then it's not really a tricep exercise and you're not isolating the muscle you want. So I'm gonna do it with tricep. Really try to grind out that tricep focus this time. Two more. Two. Very hard last couple of reps, but that was good isolation. All right, last set of the day. One more of tricep dips. Not much rest because I had to make sure I get to class, but I'm gonna push forward through the lactic acid and just grind it out. Don't film me now. Couldn't even grind out the top rep. All right, two more left. It's gonna be a fight. Okay, scrappy reps, but that's a lift. That's a workout. Let's call it. Today was pretty good for the most part. I don't know. I don't know what happened with bench. It makes me a little stressed out. It makes me feel like my bench isn't improving because I've done 185 before, but you know, I've done it with spotters before. When I went back home, I worked out with my brother a lot, and he helped me out massively with being able to have a spot. But for now, I just need to ask for a spot, but it feels really, really weird asking for a spot in front of the camera because I don't want to turn people off to, you know, helping me out. But there is this sense of weirdness where I'm like, hey man, can you spot me? And I have this big camera and, well, it's not a big camera, it's just a phone, but it has this giant mic set up with it, with all the flashing lights and stuff, with the lapels, and I don't know if that makes people weirded out, or if people would be excited to do it, or what. But for me, I kind of like, I don't know, I just don't feel fully comfortable, which is why sometimes I feel like maybe I could push myself a little harder, but I don't. But maybe I do. It's kind of hard to tell. It's all just a big jumble, but that's also kind of how it feels in the mornings too. In the mornings, I don't feel like I'm fully awake. I don't feel like I'm fully ready to talk to people. And I think other people might be that way too. They're not fully ready for people to be all up in their face like, hey man, can you do this? Can you do this? I don't know. It's probably just social anxiety. It's probably just a lot of worries that are holding me back, and I'm just saying stuff that isn't true or stuff that doesn't make any sense, but there's still that fear of people's privacy and people's respect and safety, and I always try to value that. I try not to go outside of a comfort zone or breach a limit people aren't good with. It's the reason I come up and film talks like these if people are on the machines, or go film somewhere else, even if there's an area I really want to do. It's why in a lot of these videos I'll switch up what I'm doing based on what other people are using at that time, because I don't want to put a camera right in someone's face. It's just not respectful. It's just not nice. So I try to dance around it a little bit, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's the car talk for the day, even though it's a bathroom talk. Bathroom talks have kind of killed out car talks for now during the winter when it's so cold to get into my car. But maybe we'll see a car talk or two come back, depending on if I have time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Next workout will be back in biceps, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me see if I can turn this around good. Oh, there it goes. Bye-bye.